Louie, what's it mean to you guys get a win like this, a decent team in front of your home fans?
It's great, you know, to do it at home, and especially kind of to get revenge since they kind of took it to us last year at their place. So we kind of had a mindset to go out and just attack them, because we kind of had that in the back of our head. The guys that played last year, you know, we kind of had a grudge against them or whatever. But it's a big deal, I think, because you know, they're a quality mid-major team, and it just shows that we can play with anybody on any given night, I think.
You're feeling pretty good tonight, shooting pretty well. Going into the game, were there any special assignments on your part?
No, I just came out there and kind of took what the defense gave me, and my teammates did a really good job of getting me the ball in spots where I could get an open shot. And, you know, it just comes from preparation and practice, I think, and just from us playing together, you can tell that we're kind of finally getting it a little bit on the offensive end, and guys are feeling a lot better about their offensive game. And you know, I just owe it to my teammates for getting me the ball in spots I could score, and then it kind of just carried on throughout the game like that. Luckily, I knocked down my shots tonight.
How are you guys able to find open spots in their zone defense?
For me, I just run around out there and kind of look for the opening. I don't know, there's no really specific way against their zone, you know, other than to find a gap in the zone and kind of wait for the ball to get swung to you or whatever, and kind of try to sneak behind them. And I don't know.
Second half there, they sort of took the lead. You guys got it back quick, so a little bit dogfight there. A couple turnovers, and it seemed that just sort of turned the tide for you guys now. And Charlie had that big dunk in the layup from Kendall on the turnovers. Was that kind of the turning point in your guys' eyes, or?
Yeah, I think that when we defend like that and bring energy on the defensive end, it just creates a lot more offense for us, because when we can't get a shot in the half court, it's like, what else can we do? So when we get out on the break and we run and transition and we get steals, I think that's a confidence booster for us when we can't get one in the half court.
Charlie, you hit the 2 threes right away, and then quiet offensively for quite a while. When you came back in there in the second half and you could see it was a contentious game, were you really trying to do something there?
Yeah,
because you had some steals. And
yeah, I try not to force it a little bit. I try to get going, but when I'm not doing too well by myself, I gotta look for another way to score. So I try to get a couple deflections and get out in the passing lanes and get a couple steals. And that's what I did when I got the big dunk.
Louie, what made those guys a tough team?
I think they're really athletic, and you know, they go 6'6", 6'7", 6'9", 6'11", and they're real physical down low, and they got good posts, and they're a well-coached team, you can tell, and they're used to playing against quality opponents, and I don't know, they're just really athletic and a tough team to match up with.
What defensive adjustments did you guys make there in that second half? It seemed like they were able to penetrate it on you guys, get to the hoop on you, and it seems like guys kind of took that away from them.
Yeah, I think guys just got a different mindset as I'm not going to get beat off the dribble this time, you know, and guys just kind of stepped up their individual defense.
Charlie, they were significantly taller, like Louie said. They're taller than you guys, but a lot more rebounds went your way tonight. Maybe that hadn't before. Was that a lot of energy and motivation?
Yeah, my coaches always tell me, get in there, get some rebounds. So I tried tonight. I only came up with 5, but I tried. I just had to pick up some energy from somewhere, and I got a couple of defensive rebounds. No offensive boards, but I can do better there.
That's what coach has been preaching, you know, all years. We need to rebound better against teams that, you know, have the height on us. So I think we did a good job tonight, it looks like.
Looked like in the second half defensively, you guys came down and helped out a little bit underneath. But did you do that more the second half, defensively?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told us at halftime that whatever wing doesn't have a shooter, that we should drop down and help on the post. So we did that. We came up with a couple deflections, and they couldn't spin all through the lane and get those hook shots and dunks off. So that helped out.
At the beginning of the second half, it kind of looked like Wyoming came out with a lot more intensity than they had been playing with. Did that surprise you guys at all?
No, that didn't surprise me at all because they did the same thing last year when they had a small lead going into halftime at their place, and they came right out in the second half and they took it to us that game. But so we were ready for it. We were prepared, and that's kind of how they've been doing it all year too. So we were ready for it, and luckily we just maintained and
Responded.
Responded.
How about going forward on a tough game this weekend? This has got to help.
Yeah.
A performance like this.
It's a great confidence booster for the team. A lot of guys are happy, but coach just preaches to us, don't get content. And it's Wisconsin will be tough. A lot of guys got to come to play, and we got to pull together as a team, try to come out with a win this weekend.
In like a week and a half, you guys have a stretch of 5 home games. What do you see the benefits of having so many home games?
Benefits of having home games is you get to play at home. You get to have your crowd with you. Get to feel, confident, and you're just at home. So.
Downside to that
Close.
though, one of the games is during finals week and then the next 4 are over Christmas break. How do you guys see that affecting your home court advantage?
Student section probably be a little empty, but we got to come to play. Fans or not, we just got to come to play every night. It's probably gonna hurt us a little bit with the cheering going on in the student section, but we just got to come to play. That's what it comes down to.
As student athletes, do you feel it being difficult to have a game during finals week?
No, isn't it on like a Monday, finals week?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't think I have any tests that day, so I'm not too worried about
Me
it.
either. I do.
All right, we have Coach Boots now. Coach, if you'd like to make an opening statement, and then we'll take questions.
Well, certainly a good win for us in for the early stage of our program, and this is obviously going to go down as a big win and a good step for us. But I thought defensively we were really, really good tonight. Still defended the three-point shot, and we were able to take our perimeter and help down on the big kids really well, and that helped out our big guys a lot, and I thought they played well. And we created some offense with our defense, through the whole game and stuff. And we had some individuals really step up. We had some great games, but the energy of that whole team tonight was as high as I've seen it in a long, long time. The energy on our bench and the crowd, I'm sure watched through most of that game thinking this wasn't going to happen, and we were playing close and might have been happy about that. But when they saw we had a chance, I thought the crowd got involved in the last 5-6 minutes of that game and really helped our kids tonight. But great win for our guys. Something they need to enjoy in the moment and move on. We came off some tough losses where a game or two we didn't play so great in there down in Illinois last weekend. We talked about those can't destroy you either, and also you don't want a good win to destroy you either. You want to keep this even keel, and we got a lot of games left to play. But you want to feel good when you do accomplish something, no doubt about that.
Dave, what were some of the key factors you thought in kind of maintaining there? They caught you in the second half, then you kind of bumped it up again.
We made 2 great defensive plays that got us breakaways there, and that was huge. That just brought great energy to our guys and stuff. And it was as well as we probably played on the offensive, and we ended up shooting 51% or whatever it was. We were really good defensively against a huge team with shooters on the wings and 2 great penetrating point guards. I mean, they were very, very difficult to guard. You had to contain that point guards, and you had to stay out on shooters, and the size and skill that those inside kids have. It's hard to guard all that one-on-one. Our matchup was incredibly good tonight. As good as I've seen us play it in a long time. And we were able to defend on the perimeter with it, and we were able to help inside with it. And to rebound even with them was, the size that we're giving up. But our kids had great intensity tonight. We got that part done.
Any other questions for Coach?
How important were free throws at the end of the game?
What's that?
How important were the free throws at the end of the game? It kind of looked for a while that those might break you. You missed quite a few in a row.
Well, that's how you
and
close out a game. You've got to make them and stuff. And we missed a couple there, and got it tighter than we'd like it. But we had a turnover or 2 in that situation too that hurt us. That hurt us as much as missing the free throws there. But we had a couple guys step up and knock them down. So you're going to be in close games. Since we've done this, and we've been in many, many close games. And it always comes down to teams that take care of the ball at the end of the game, teams that make free throws, and teams that make the defensive play.
Dave, comment on Louie's performance tonight?
Louie was excellent tonight. He played with energy through the whole thing. Shot selection was excellent, and he had started, understanding he was playing well, and they were making some great passes to get it to him. And our inside guys made some great passes. We were able to operate inside out tonight better than we have all year, and I think that helped a little bit. But Louie's a great player. Struggled last year with that injury, and I think he's got a little mission going this year.
With your 5 home games over break, would you prefer to be at home or away during?
We have no control over when we're going to play. Those are when you are able to schedule games, and it's been since our school went to such a long break between semesters. We've played a lot of games without students, and I think that's had an impact on not identifying with our team as much as we'd like them to. And, they just don't see us very often. We get a couple games here in November and December, and then middle of January before we're ever back here where students can see us. So that's hard. But we get great support from the community and other people out. We just want our students to really enjoy watching them. All of our fans that are coming here. I don't care if there's 10 people in the stadium. We want to play well for them. And we had a great crowd tonight. That was a well-attended game. That was a good part of our helping us win.